Welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. I'm Fish.
Hey everyone, I'm Paul.
And today we're going to do something different. We're out on the Scorched Earth server, and we wanted to show you some of the different things you can do in the Scorched Earth server. As you can see, we've been busy. We didn't want to take everybody back to the beginning where we were doing all the first startup, setup things. And today we have a couple of things planned. We wanted to show off a little bit of what we've done so far, and we wanted to be able to kind of give you an idea of what we're working on now. Right now we're working on Wyverns. Actually getting to the point where we can actually ride a Wyvern, which sounds really exciting to me. So, what are you thinking, Paul?
I say let's get this party started.
Alright, well let's go then.
Introduce you to the clan. You can see we've got a few critters here. A couple of T-Rexes we found.
Yep. This
Thorny dragon.
This color mod that we have for dinos has been really way more active, it seems, in this particular version of the game. So, and we'll enjoy it. It's pretty cool.
Yep. We've got our RG sitting up on the house. Here's our structure. This is Mr. Fish's masterpiece. He's the master builder here.
And I like the look of it. It's Adobe, which is the style that they want to use.
Nice spot to sit and relax, watch a fire. Oh, that's comfy.
So, and we have a preserving bin over here. That's how we started out this adventure, with trying to use that lower tech because we didn't have quite the ability to do the newer things. And as we've gone up in levels here, of course, the progression. So we have the refrigerator.
Oh, and there's the floating egg on the ceiling.
Oh yeah,
that was a nice touch.
That's a nice feature. Yeah, nice. Clipping RGs is nice too. I like that. So, oh, and here's radar.
Here's our fridge. We've been starting to collect some eggs. You can see we got some wyvern eggs in here already. We'll take you through the process of going to grab one. Step outside. Whoa, gators. Okay.
There are gators. So we're
Everybody
okay.
relax. And we do have electricity set up. We've got, doesn't look like either one's running at the moment for some reason, but yeah, we've got our windmill here, and also our generator as a backup.
Yeah.
Looks like it's juiced. That was.
Well, it says there's power going through the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like, yep, there's power, but usually if you'll see some lights either from this guy or from this guy, but it's working, so
we'll leave it
it's all good. You can see we've ran some lines out here to the greenhouse.
This is the greenhouse, yep.
Yep, you should let Mr. Fish take us through the greenhouse. This is one of his master creations again.
Alright, so this is... I just put a couple of spots out here to store items, but here's all our plants for this level. Pretty soon now we're going to have a little bit more going on, so I'm going to actually fill up this level as well, I believe. So, on this level we're going to put some more...
Whew, it's hot in here.
Yeah, well, it is very hot in the game, so... And then...
This is a greenhouse.
Toying with the idea of putting animals up here. You know, RGs, there's things that we don't want to have messed with by other animals, but then I'm not quite sure on that one yet. So, but it makes a nice vantage point when night falls. You can really see from side to side there. So.
Hello?
Yeah, you could do it that way too.
It stings a little, but
we've done a lot of leveling.
Yep, that's one of the joys of Ark. You just never know. You're clipping along, picking some berries, and then you're dead.
Exactly. So
You can see we've got some vultures here.
Yep, I've
Not vultures.
Vultures. They're
Vultures? Yeah. I forget their real names.
But yeah.
They're kind of nice for point defense when you're flying around.
Mm-hmm. So,
We got our Argies up here,
yep,
up on the roof.
that is true. And this is our good collectors. These pretty much take up where stegos would leave off for collecting berries and such. Because there are no steggies. There are no stegos on the scorched earth. So
Diggies.
steggies. And one nice feature about them is they do give you water when you need it. So that's kind of nice.
And what we wanted to kind of do is give you the 101 on getting yourself a Wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
As of right this moment, we have no Wyverns or Wyverns.
However they're pronounced. We're not sure which. People
But
seem
we're
to-
going to remedy that. We have collected a few eggs, but we have not hatched any yet.
We have created a nursery for our wyverns. It's across it's across the map, really. So we might want to grab those eggs and take them with us.
So I was thinking, ooh, they are heavy.
Yeah, they're like 20 pounds a piece, I think, aren't they?
50 pounds.
Seriously? Oh, wow. That's some heavy eggs.
So we might have to.
Divvy it up a little. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, which ones do we want to
We
take?
should just. We want to take our big boys.
All right.
So we're going to take those. We have a hatching area. Let's see. We got two. I grabbed a blue. What do you got?
We've got a green
A
and
green
a
and
red.
red.
So we have one of each.
Perfect. Let's bring those. We'll show them our hatchery.
Sounds good. There's our picnic table.
That's a nice picnic table.
All
It's
right.
a nice little seating area up here for when you have guests.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
there's
to
that
have
egg.
guests. Oh, yeah, there's
Okay, so
our
the first thing
RG
about
egg.
you want to do is you want to get an RG. The thing of it is you got to level the heck out of them. You got to get them to a speed of at least 200. 200 is like the bare minimum, and I'd recommend definitely pumping more in.
Yeah, because 200 will keep you alive most of the time, but if they surprise you, it can not be enough. So you definitely want to make sure that you keep that in mind. I'm not quite there yet.
So here's our wyvern trap. So you can fly
Oh
in,
man, there are a lot of wyverns.
fly throughout here. You can park it, and then there's a door switch. You can close the door behind you without getting fried alive. That's the idea. We've semi-tested it out
With mixed results.
with mixed results, and it'll be interesting to see. Where you going, Pajero? Come back here. I'm gonna set you on follow. Eek. There we go.
All right, and now our nursery came into view for me now. Finally here. I
Yep,
did not
so
go
we got
to
a
the right
fridge here. I'm gonna drop our egg in there. Nice. We've also got a wind turbine and oh, how'd you get in here, mister?
What's in there? What got in there?
It's one of them cricket thingies. Mantis.
Oh, mantis. Holy mackerel.
Little bugger. They can get jumpy. So right here, we've got our spot for. Okay, now I'm gonna set you to not follow because you're in my way. Got all these AC set up so we can drop our eggs in here. And they'll be nice and comfy.
Yep.
Actually, I got a little heat stroke going, so I think I'll stand in here for a minute. That is
Actually, I have
nice.
that too. It made the heat stroke go away right away for me.
Oh, that is
That's pretty
refreshing.
nice.
That is refreshing. We have a
Very
slight
cool.
spider
This is-
problem in here. You can see the web coming down from the ceiling. So, spiders here are pretty bad. That's okay. So theoretically, we got this all lined up. Did you put your eggs into the,
My eggs are in the fridge.
Nice. Looks like my birdie's pretty nice and clean. And my own inventory is... Whoa, I got a lot of junk.
Oh,
I guess I
I
should
gotta
check my
check
own.
my inventory too. I
Just
guess
gonna whoop it in a
they
chest
will-
here. We have 3 eggs that we already picked that we're going to hatch. We thought you'd be interested in seeing us do an actual run. We pick up an egg.
Well, that's why I'm over. Over. Got 70 metal on my bird. That was nice.
Oh, yeah,
I guess I'll
that's a little bit of
I'll
metal.
put that over here.
We were collecting resources the last time. Much as fun as it is to watch people mine rocks, we went ahead and
We
didn't record
decided
that
against
portion.
that, yeah.
So the way to pick eggs,
All
it's
right.
kind of an opportunist. What you want to do is kind of just look for some ones that aren't being too heavily guarded. Grab one. So we got our RGs of over 200 speed. Then you just kind of, ever so gently, you got to be ninja. Fly over the Wyvern pit and look for nests. And usually in the nests will be eggs. But we found that's not always true. The nests will pop up in those little cubbies that you can see in the wall.
There's the
just off to
nest
my
down
left.
there. Did you see an egg in there at all?
Which one? I did not see the nest. Oh, I do see the nest. That
Yeah,
one
right down there.
That one looks like it's
Is that-
fairly...
got a green egg in there?
Can't tell. How close is that Wyvern? Is he gonna smoke? He's pretty close to that nest. Cannot see an egg in there.
I think I see a green one. I may be wrong.
Yeah. Where'd that guy go? Don't see him around. Did he vamoose? Can I go pick
I
it?
don't see anybody right now.
All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go pick it.
All right.
What you do is you
I'm
swing
gonna-
down to the nest. Ooh, it's a red egg in there. You want to land.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I see him.
I'm
He's
a
sitting
big
on the
fan of
ground.
the red eggs.
All right. It's 132 red. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna grab it, and then you get on your bird and you fly, fly, fly. So what I like to do is take them out over the desert and they can scatter. Do a quick check. Oh, just one. Well, there's 2 more up over here. I wonder if they're gonna aggro. Let's see what shakes. I'm gonna get a little height. We'll go above them. And,
Oh, I'm being attacked by a vulture.
oh, those are always fun. He's still in hot pursuit. This was a good egg. This will probably be one we'll be hatching.
I'm thinking. Do I get it?
Well, yeah. Well, they're... Oh, no.
I love red egg. I love red.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. That's an electrical storm.
Electrical? Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah, it's electrical
this
storm
point.
coming.
Yep, that little thing hanging on my shoulder is... He's kind of our early warning weather system.
Yeah, that's why we keep them on, because you never know when weather's coming, and
All right.
he does.
We are free and clear of the Wyverns.
Nice. Yeah, I see him just kind of floating around and looking for a spot to land in the dirt.
I'm headed back.
Now, there have been some changes to the game where it seems like the aggro seems to be a lot worse with the Wyverns than it ever used to be. So, how are you going to head back that you don't hit the Wyverns, by the way?
I'm gonna
I
go
don't think
around
we
them.
ever really considered that particular process.
I'm gonna avoid them.
Okay.
Flying really
That's a good
high.
plan.
They're all below me.
Well, aren't you something? They're all below me.
Yep.
They're hardly worth my time.
Ooh, I see you flying a boot.
Yep. And I'm almost back to base. I just wanted to see how you did. Looked like you did a good job. You got free pretty quick. That's not always the case, though. Sometimes I've seen trains of just 8 wyverns chasing after a person.
Okay. We're not sure about the logic was having a base here. We could get milk easily for the babies. But I'm gonna admit I'm a little nervous about having it this close to the wyvern pit.
I gotta say, I understand your hesitance here, because it does make me nervous, because we've had situations when using the milk catcher where what you end up happening is the wyvern doesn't quite go into the trap, and then you have a wyvern rampaging around the outside, and that would not necessarily be a good thing given the proximity of all this stuff.
Yep. If you can get them trapped in here and get the door closed, you're good. But if he gets out before the door closes, that's always not a good thing.
Definitely. When that electrical storm hits, though, I think I would suggest that we cut back and then cut back in again after, because I think that storm's just going to make everything really dark for a while.
Yeah, the storm is going to really jack it up, and it'll probably cut out our power at some point. I gotta clear my throat.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We're live. So, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Ark. The storm has passed. We're good to go again. And we got ourselves our base here. We got ourselves our pen for catching wyverns to get some milk. We're ready to start the hatching procedure. Yay. So let's grab some eggs.
I think we've taken this to a level of complexity that's maybe a little larger than some people might need to go.
Oh,
but
no.
as far as
So I'm going to take
as I'm concerned,
one of each flavor. Okay, I'm not going to take one of each
Can you
because that's
walk?
too much. I cannot walk. I'll put the green egg back. There you go.
green eggs and ham. All
And
right,
then
I'll
what
take
you
the
do
green
is
egg.
you take your freshly picked wyvern eggs. Now this is an important tip. Do not eat them.
I
know what you're thinking,
A simple thing to understand.
But I have done it. Because I
Just
thought, oh, you
use.
put it in your bar and then you use it. It's like, no, that's not the way. You just select it and drop it. There's one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop the other one here. Go into my inventory. Select it and drop. There's two.
Nice.
Let's drop that third one.
All right, I'm gonna drop the next one up
Oh, that's beautiful.
there.
Look at those.
Oh man, it looks like Ark.
It is
It's like
so
the Ark
pretty.
colors.
Let's see, what do we got here? Incubating, and incubating. Now we've
Nice.
set the game way up for time.
for time for incubating, because otherwise it's like forever. I don't know what they're thinking in this game, but they seem to think that people have unlimited time to play. And I don't know about you and me, but I have a job and things to do with my life other than watching egg hatch.
I wish it wasn't
So-
true, but it's the same for me too. If you gave me the choice, I would definitely play Ark just 24/7. And you guys can make that happen by liking and subscribing. So you be sure to like and subscribe.
That'd be awesome.
I think, have we made our first penny yet? We almost there?
I don't think we've seen $1 yet. So
But we're past the penny.
I don't know. It depends on what little depends on what little chart you use to try to determine if we earned anything or not.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to really we're gonna have to set a goal here to make $1. We're gonna start small. If we want $1, we're not talking profit even. We're just talking raw cash. I wanna see a $1 check from YouTube. We'll have to split it 2 ways, and after expenses, we'll be out quite a bit yet. Well, yeah. But it's not about the money. It's not about. I mean, I don't got anything against money, so feel free to send money. But it's about the love of the game, the love of playing, and all you special people out there that are watching, and maybe learn a little something, get a little entertained, a little both. Maybe neither. Maybe you're bored and you left your YouTube just cycling videos and it happened to come on. I'm okay with that too.
If you do that, yeah. If you do that, set it to ours. Cycle videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Look at those 3 beautiful, healthy eggs. And
how are they doing on their time?
Whoa! I just dropped an egg too. Oh, nope. That's a poop. Never mind.
That's not an egg.
That's not an egg. Do not make an omelet out of that. You will be very disappointed. Well, I don't know. Depends on what I had the day before, I guess. What did I eat yesterday? It might be delicious. I don't know. Now, remind me here. So we got the yellow. Now that has to go down, right?
Yeah, the yellow has to slowly go down. You can see that it is going down, but it is still pretty darn slow. I should maybe have cranked that up even more.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I don't remember taking this long last time.
But that was on another
last
server.
Time we tried to do this. Yeah, it's true.
And on the other server we had it hopped up huge. This could take a while.
I'm seeing it go down, but it's just slow.
Yeah, on the other server was actually like about 5 minutes before these babies hatched.
Yeah. So maybe we should have taken a hint from that. But man, when we tried to do this just au naturel, oh, it was days, literally days of watching an egg.
And that wasn't the worst part. Once they hatch, they have to get milk. Then, if you don't feed it on a regular basis, like every, 2 hours or something, the thing dies.
2.5, yeah. Yep. It just flat out dies.
So that's not fun.
No, and I mean, I was diligent. I was doing it all night long. I was keeping an eye on that thing. And then at one point, I came back, I had left and I came back and I missed it by 5 minutes. And yeah, that was the point at which my Wyvern expired. So that was not a pleasant moment.
Alright, well, rather than try to keep up an interesting conversation for hours on end, we'll probably just cut out and what do you say we come back when they get a little closer to the hatching?
Sounds good to me. Alright.
Alright, later peeps. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Hey everybody, we're back on the Ark. We got these eggs, they're about ready to pop. So that will be pretty soon here, pretty exciting. We're going to see us some baby wyverns. We did have to drop a few more AC units because they were not incubating like they should have.
And now I'm worried that we're going to end up having to destroy said AC units in order to be able to accommodate this. Oops. Holy mackerel.
Pop, pop. Pop.
Oh.
There they go. Here they are. let's bring these big... We also added on a little pen here because...
Oh, let's see. I gotta claim this one. E.
That's right, we gotta claim them here. Well, I'm claiming the blue. You can take the other two.
Alright.
Oh, I need a name.
I'm gonna give it one later.
I'm just gonna call it blue for now. There we go. Let's get this guy. Are you following me? He is following
you
me.
gotta get him set to short follow.
Oh, that's right. We hope this pen's gonna be.
Alright. Where's the following distance?
I know it's in there somewhere. Targeting, change follow distance to.
Alright, there you go. Now it's on lowest.
Nope, I'm
Come
on low.
Follow me.
Wonder if that's gonna be enough.
There's my new baby.
Oh, here comes the other one. Come on. Come on, little guy. Here he comes.
I don't know why they always set him on wander right away. I didn't mean to ignore you. Change follow distance from medium. From high. God, this is so annoying. Highest to low. Alright, now get this baby over. I love how they make big walkie noises even though they're just tiny little things.
I'm gonna change him back right away to medium.
Are ya? Okay. That's probably a good idea.
Otherwise they hatch, they take off and fly every place.
That's right.
I'm in fact going to turn off Sable following. There we go.
Turn off the wander. You gotta turn off the wander on him.
Okay, he's got the wanderlust. He's a baby and he's curious about the world.
So this is a fire wyvern.
Fire.
Here's a poison.
Poison.
And we got lightning.
Lightning or electrical. There they are.
Very cool looking.
Look at these guys.
Alright. Now we gotta get a milk.
We gotta get him some milk. They baby hungries. Hungry little babies.
Now this is gonna be an adventure.
Oh yeah. Hopefully bad things won't happen, but I can't guarantee. I don't know.
Who
So I'm
knows?
gonna set his aggression to passive. There we go. Because I definitely do not want him attacking a wyvern.
Oh, by the way, while we're off camera, we captured ourselves a a dung beetle. Named it George. It's one of the beetles. And blocked them in because you have to have them on wander in order for them to be able to create any kind of. What they do is create fertilizer, which can be used for our hydroponics. All right, so what are you up to there?
Right now, I am going to show them here what we've got going on. So what we got here is dinosaur gateways.
This is a pretty ambitious project.
Yep, and what you want to do is you want to line them up. You want to leave cracks in between there that aren't too big that they can't get through, but big enough so you can shoot them. Then I've got a door set up over here. Let me see if I get this right here. There, it's swinging out. So we got the door here. You lead the dragon in this end. And then you bring them out this way. And you... I left enough room for my RG to get through.
Do you want to be the bait?
Yeah, I'll be bait. And then I've also set up... Oh, the poison one's following you yet. He's out as 10.
Oops. Dang it.
Oh, those children, you gotta keep an eye on them 24/7, I tell you. I've also set up this pad to open and close the gate. So you can land here and close the gate. I might have Mr. Fisherman this while I go grab a wyvern. Wyvern.
Oh, gotta make sure you find a girl.
Yep, the females are the ones that make the milk, which makes sense.
Makes sense. But it is hard to tell. It is hard to tell a male from a female wyvern without asking them some rather uncomfortable personal questions.
Yep. So what you got to do is you come over here, get a wyvern's attention. Once you get his attention, you got to bring him in. You want to come in close to the ground. Straight through. They don't turn so sweet, so you got to boom, just like that. Jump off, hit the code. Door closes, they're trapped. Then you trank them. You have to trank them and not murder them.
Yeah, well, if you kill them, it's all over and you don't get any milk.
Yep, there's no milk for you. So let's see, how are these guys doing? Well, they're maturing pretty quickly. We do have that cranked up a little bit. He's still following you.
I'm turning it off. Somehow I can't seem to get that right.
Look how much bigger that one is already. Holy smokes.
I know. Where's disable follow? What the heck? Why can't I see that on my screen? I know it's right here.
They're all growing nicely.
The heck? Disable following. That's one thing I'm not a big fan of in this game is they have these menus, these radial menus, but they're so subjective. They change constantly. It's like one time you're looking at it and disable following is in the lower right quadrant, and then another time you look at it and it's really way up at the top. So it doesn't make much sense. But
nope. So y'all ready?
Things interesting. Sure. All right. So you want me to man the power switch?
Yep.
I am ready.
The closed gate is 0000. Let's see if we can pick out just one.
My view at this time is going to be a little boring.
That's alright.
But it will definitely pick up in the near future.
Wow, it is totally wyvernless right here. Holy
really?
smokes.
Find any eggs?
I can keep an eye out for some.
Well, never hurts to keep an eye out.
It is so strange. There's like none.
That is very odd.
I'm gonna have to flap a little farther, I guess. Here, I see some floating around in the air. Alright, let's see if we can find a nice one we can lead on back.
Nice, juicy wyvern.
Yep, there's one up here. Oh, not close enough to tell. How close is the fellow gotta be? There's a male. The answer is pretty close. I prefer not to pull a lightning one. Those have some crazy range on them.
The poison ones have a nice shot, but it's kind of like it's like a cannon shot. So wherever they shoot from, it comes out, and oftentimes they actually can overtake their own shots because they fly that fast. And then for fire, they're a little bit further range, but they still, it doesn't come out instantaneous. Whereas the blue, they have a tendency to make an instant shot that just kind of comes out immediately. And when they do that, then they have really nice range on it.
Must be dudes only right now. What the heck? I cannot find me a female. Oh, I sighted a fire female. Gonna have to pick her out of a crowd a little bit, but I think I can do it. Not, I will have to run away quite smartly. Here we go. I'm gonna go pick on her a little bit. She's like, oh, you want the fire? You get the fire. Let's see.
With the Wyvern, you get the fire breath.
What? Did you give up on me already? I think this was the one. Oh yeah, now she's interested. Hope that's the right one. There's so many of them there.
I'm not going to see you until you get pretty close because of the way it draws things into the screen. So.
Yep, that's fine. I'll give you a heads up when the prep, which will be pretty quick.
Sounds good.
Still coming. Okay, I am coming in. I'm just right straight across from the. Oh, where's she going? You come so far. Keep coming. I gotta go get her attention again. There we go. Oh yeah, now she's interested again. I gotta kind of bring her out wide, and cruise along the ground. All right, I'm coming in hot.
Okay.
Coming in. Close it up. And she is trapped.
Nice.
Now we just have to...
That worked out sweet.
Shoot her up with some tranq darts.
Yep.
Yeah, you could try to escape, but there's no escape for you. You have fallen for our trap.
I'm trying to see around without getting in your shot here. Nice.
Once she's down, you gotta go in fast, fast, fast. Grab the milk and murder her up.
Quick.
Because they come out of really quickly. There she's down. Okay, move in.
Move it.
Alright, so I'm going to access her inventory, take all the milks, and I'm going to start poking her. If you want to make sure she stays asleep, that would be cool.
Did you see that there is a mantis trying to destroy our wall?
I didn't see that.
Yep.
She's getting there. She's about half health.
I'd say she's close to a third at this point.
Much easier with 2 people. Then one can keep her tranked.
Yeah, she's fully tranked at this time.
There we go.
It makes me nervous when she goes down like that.
Now we're gonna carve this baby up. Look at all that prime meat. Holy smoles.
Whoa, mantis. In our base. I can't outrun it for some reason. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be dead soon.
Alright, let me... What level is this guy? 44?
He's dead now.
Woo!
That was some adventure. Now get that milk over to the other creatures before they die, or it doesn't work anymore.
Or it spoils. Yeah, the time on this stuff is crazy.
That's why we did the
So let's drop a milk in there. There's a milka for you. Would you like a milk? I bet you do. What's a milk? You want a milk. The milk for you. How about you? You want the milk? Because it's milk spoils so quickly. Let's see, what is the time on here? Oh. 11 hours?
Really?
They must have changed that.
I changed it.
Ah, you are shirtless.
Yes. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get some clothes on.
I'm gonna throw the rest of the milk in the... Oh, I can't throw it in the fridge, so there's that. I'll throw it in the critters.
Oh. Oh, I don't have the right equipment to,
Oh, that's alright. So we do have the taming speeds and everything turned up on here. You can see there's this guy's already a fifth of the way. Probably all of them are about there. I get a little heat stroke, so I'm gonna go sit in the AC. Oh yeah, that's refreshing. That is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? I got a level. I found that a lot of fortitude is helps a lot in this game on the Scorched Earth.
Yeah, especially Scorched Earth. I just keep hitting fortitude. It makes a huge difference. I can't fix my shirt because I don't have the right equipment.
That's all right. We'll do that later.
So I'll be shirtless.
I don't actually
Also,
need
still pretty hurt.
hair for a while.
Oh, I'm still hot. Am I still taking damage? Maybe I should go in the house. Well, no. AC units would be better. I'm gonna hang out
definitely
in here.
hang out in there. So when they want care, after every, what is it, 3 hours or whatever, and they have different things. Sometimes they want milk, sometimes they want to be walked, sometimes they just want to be petted. And it helps their stats, I guess. Is that what your understanding is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It helps their overall end stats. Their how well they heal, how well they basically how well they do a lot of details like their flight speed and but I don't think because we have it cranked up for speed, I don't think we'll get much care in there at all. So
Nope.
because the care is a timed event, and there's no way to speed up the care sessions that I know of currently.
While these guys are taming up, how about we cut out and we come back when they're matured?
Sounds like a great plan.
I'm gonna hang out in the AC2 with you. Alright,
Yeah.
hang with us,
All
peeps,
right.
and we'll all be right back.
Welcome back. All right, there's our wyverns. We finally got them to mature up, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about them. Let's take a look. So this is our fire wyvern, level 133 at this point, and this is our poison one. These are the 3 types of wyverns that are available in Scorched Earth, and this is the blue wyvern. Now the blue wyvern, that does the lightning attack, and the green wyvern does a poison shot. And of course the fire wyvern kicks out the traditional fire. What we're going to do is we're going to come back in another video. We're going to show you some of the shots of how these wyverns stack up out there in the world. I have a feeling they're going to do incredibly well. They're all starting at a really nice level. So I want to thank you for joining us on the Scorched Earth, and you have a really great day.
Yep, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be back, and we'll show you these babies in action. It's gonna be awesome.
That'd be really cool. I can't wait. This will be so cool.
See you guys then.